Hi everyone, it's Thursday, May 7th, and for School Spirit today it is wear all one color, and I think I've pretty much done that. I have on, well, this is my white shirt underneath, but I have on black pants, I have on my black shirt, so I'm wearing all one color. So that's what School Spirit is today, okay? We're going to jump right in because Miss Salerno has to leave and I have to get to the school. I have to start trying to take things off the wall and pack up, and I'm going to put all of your things in a bag and it'll have your name on it. So at some point they will be calling your parents, I guess, to go and pick it up. So that's what I'm doing today. So I'm going to go through everything pretty quickly. I'm not going to go through all of our spelling words. I've been going through all of our spelling words all week long. I just want to quickly revisit the fact that we are doing contractions. Okay, contractions are the words that we have for our spelling this week, and a contraction is a shortened form of two words. Okay, so we put the two words together and we take out or we omit a couple of letters in the second word, and in its place we put an apostrophe. So I'm just going to go over a couple of little examples for you. Okay, so we have I am. I want to change that to I'm. So by now, I know Miss Salerno has said this several times. The first thing that we do when trying to make a contraction, we use the whole first word, which is I. Now we're going to change it to I'm. We do not need that A. We omit it. We get rid of it. In its place, we put an apostrophe. We bring over that M. That's I'm. Okay. We can also do can not. That is two words. Cannot. I want to change it to can't. So I use this whole first word. Can't. I don't have a need for the N or the O here. I already have an N to make the can sound. In its place, I'm going to put an apostrophe, then put T. It becomes can't. Okay. Then I have we will. I want to put these two words together. I want to make wheel. So I know by now I use the entire first word, which is we. Now I want to make wheel. I don't need that W. I don't need the I. In its place, I put an apostrophe. I bring over my double L. Wheel. So I gave you an example of a word that's using not. I gave you an example of a word that's using will. I also want to give you an example of a word that has, is. So it is. Okay. I want to change it is to its. So I bring this whole first word over, it. I omit that I. In its place, I put an apostrophe. I bring the S over. That becomes its. Okay. So now today is the fourth day that we are doing these contractions. Okay, we've done these contractions every day this week. So I'm hoping that you have been practicing them. Remember, every day you have something to do with them. Please make sure you're practicing and you're including that apostrophe. Even though it's a very, very little thing, it is very important in writing contractions. Okay, and I will have to take off if you do not have an apostrophe in your word, because that is something we've been talking about all week long. Okay, so I understand sometimes we forget things, but that is important in a contraction, and we have been discussing it all week long. So please make sure you put your apostrophe. Okay, now quickly we're going to go over our high frequency words. I, E-Y-E, I. Might, M-I-G-H-T, might. Along, A-L-O-N-G, along. Again, A-G-A-I-N, again. When, W-H-E-N, when. Head, H-E-A-D, head. Here's my head. It's not covered today. Learn, L-E-A-R-N, learn. Some, S-O-M-E, some. Okay. So basically, you know, high frequency words, you're on your own to practice. Skywriting, writing on the table or the desk, whatever you want to do to practice them. Our first assignment we have, as always, is independent reading. Take 10 to 15 minutes, read on RazKids, read a book you have, talk to someone about it, okay? Don't forget to jot it down, because you do need on Friday to hand in a reading log. It's an easy, easy, easy way to get a 100. If you jot down every day that you read with the date and the amount of minutes, that's a 100, okay? Your second thing you have to do is you are writing your words 3 times each, or you can choose 6 words and put them in a paragraph. So it's completely up to you what you want to do, okay? That is going to be your homework for today. So please make sure you are doing that. The third thing you are doing, and this is the final day we will be watching this video. So you are watching Wilma Jean the Worry Machine. Now this is the 4th day you are watching it. So at this point, you should know this story back and forth, and you should be able to pass your quiz tomorrow. Okay, for today, after you watch it, you are going to answer the question, what was your favorite part of the story? Why? Please explain, write at least 3 sentences. Basically, for this question, there is no right or wrong answer. I'm asking you what your favorite part is, so you're just going to tell me what your favorite part was, but then explain why, because you do need 3 sentences, okay? And then the last thing you have is your journal writing for today. So your journal writing is, you find a magic rock. What can it do? Okay, so this journal is going to cause you to be creative. You're not really recalling a time when you did something. You're not telling me about something you like or something you did or your favorite. This is your thinking to be creative. This is going to be a creative story. You find a magic rock. What can it do? So I need you to think about the things that your magic rock can do. So you need to have a good opening. Usually I give you the prompt, you complete the sentence that you're opening. That's not happening today. You have to create your own opening. So think about the openings that we've learned. Okay, you can start with a question. Have you ever found a magic rock? Okay, you can start just by telling someone something. Let me tell you about a time I found a magic rock. You can start with an exclamation like, wow, one day I found a magic rock. You can also start with a sound. Maybe boom was the sound I heard when I fell to the ground and found a magic rock. Okay? Or you can just simply start with an opening like, one warm and sunny day, I was walking in the park with my sister. And then you can continue your story from there. Okay? So I gave you a lot of different options for an opening. Those are all openings that we have learned in class. And if you were in class, you would be able to see them on our chart. But we're not there. So I'm glad that I can at least remind you. Now, in the story, you're going to tell me all of the things this magic rock can do. Okay, this is more like a story. Okay, so you're going to tell me all of the things that this magic rock can do. And then at the end, you are going to have a closing. Okay, so good luck, and I can't wait to read this writing. Okay, I'm excited because this is going to be more of a creative paragraph. We haven't done this in a while. Usually your journal is kind of recalling information, or you're telling me something that happened to you, or telling me about your favorite something. This is more creative. Okay, so I want you to use your imagination, because I want it to be fun. Okay, I want you to think, if you had this magic rock, what would it do? Okay, it can do whatever you want it to do. This is your story. You can be as creative as you want. Okay, that's about it for today. Like I said, I have to run because I do have to go to the school and start trying to clean out our room. So it will be hard for me to get back to you today. Okay, usually when you put questions in Google Classroom, or mom or dad or grandma sends me messages on Class Dojo, I can pretty much get back to them right away unless I'm in a small group. But today I pretty much will be unavailable for most of the day because I will be at the school. When I get back home, I probably won't get back home until about 5. I will check the messages, and then I will give you guys a return message if needed. Okay, so if not, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good luck. Love you. Miss you. See you soon.